and
Let's try
those
that
didn't
again.
unmute.
Hello?
I'll try this again. We'll start from the beginning. Hello! We've got audio now. The OBS decided to not unmute for some reason. Yay! Sounds! Not just visions, we're projecting sounds as well. Hello and welcome to the Final Boss Fight Pub Quiz, or Quiz Night. My name is John and I am joined by Ben.
Greetings, travellers. Good to see you.
I am joined by Rogue.
Hello!
I am joined by Jennifer.
Why?
Why am I joined by Jennifer?
No, why do you always use my name and not my handle? People are gonna dox me.
I mean, it's better than using your spout.
And
true.
we are also joined by Jennifer's mum.
Hello.
Or Angel's mum, I guess.
Well, it
that
doesn't.
depends. Who's Angel?
It's out now.
There's
You
Everyone,
can't
quick,
fix
get
it.
hot on the presses. Angel
You
is
put it
really
on the
called
internet.
Jennifer.
There's a reason why I call Rogue all of the time. It's so that I don't accidentally call him by his real name on stream. For if that information gets out, he'll be hunted down by the villains who are after him. Or something.
Well, you're not concerned about my villains.
It's all right. They're already in the chat with us.
They're already in the same room as you.
They've already found. I mean, they're behind you
One
at
of
the
them
moment.
Just whatever you do, don't blink.
Oh yeah. To
Don't-
be fair, your mother let them in.
Don't look away. Don't close your eyes. Don't even blink.
And if you want an extreme challenge, try not to breathe either.
Welcome to the pub quiz. This is where we do 4 rounds of quizzes. I have 4 fiendishly difficult quiz rounds, and I will inflict it on these people.
Wait, I thought we were your friends. Why are you being mean?
I show affection in
who it
weird
is.
ways.
DMs have no friends, they have victims.
So it is us versus John. Understood.
It is you versus gaining new intelligence, leveling up some stats, putting some points.
We're against learning.
Putting points where points don't belong.
You're for learning? I didn't really think this one far ahead. Go.
No.
GMs are friends with their players too. I will point that one out. We're not against you. We're for you.
We just like to torture you by asking about not important details inside the game.
Rock fall, everybody dies.
So this month I have questions on rats. I have questions on dinosaurs. I have some general questions on the 90s, and I just have some general questions.
No, he had... Correction for everyone listening, he doesn't have general questions, he has John questions. So don't anticipate anything normal.
Whinge, 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 whine, moan.
Question 1. What is the flying speed of a
Yes,
swan?
indeed. General questions.
So my first question to you is, do you guys have any pub quiz names? Starting with Rogue.
I mean, normally I'm part of a team called 3 Queers and a Beard. Sadly, I am the beard, so let's go with that.
Beard.
No, the beard.
The beard. The definitive beard. I mean,
The
seeing as you're on a stream with me and Ben right now, we've got some questions on your definitiveness.
The
I don't know.
I will-
is important.
we can do a poll on beard quality if you
Yeah.
want.
Yes, we must. Now it has been put down, the gauntlet has been laid.
Ben.
Well, if he's the beard, then I'm the tash.
Hey, Rogue, you turned 19 like 3 weeks ago, right?
Angel,
Yeah,
do you have a team name?
Angel.
And
Creative.
I know.
And
It just flows out of me.
Angel's mum, do you have a team name?
Yeah, Angel's mum's just fine.
Not Jen's mum, not.
Angel's mum. There we go.
Thor.
He can eat his blanket. At least he's not in our faces right now.
And so,
And she's not kidding. He is actually physically eating the blanket, or he was.
without further ado, we shall say, while answering the questions, feel free to know the answers, but don't share them in the chat. Don't listen to Ben. I had to say that last month, even though he wasn't here.
Yeah. No, please do put them in the chat. I need all the help I can get.
Feel free to write the answers down yourself, and we will point score at the end of each round. But without further ado, here are a round of 10 questions on rats. Question the first. Which American city has the most rats?
This would help if I knew more American cities.
It's one you will have probably heard of.
This feels like anyone who, like, the fact there are 2 Americans on the chat might have an advantage here.
They may know more cities, but whether they know the rat-to-human population of those cities...
Wait, you said nothing about rat to human ratio. You just said no total number of rats.
This is true.
Like, oh, I don't want to imagine the rat per capita of a city.
The ratio.
Yes.
Oh,
Well
Okay.
played, well played.
okay.
Now, if you could put down in there as well where that might have been, where the best ratio.
I'm sorry, like 1,000 points for stanza. That's amazing.
I'm not putting that one on the scoreboard.
Oh.
Come on, that requires at least an inspiration point.
They don't go on the scoreboard.
Oh.
He can have an inspiration point.
1d4 inspiration for stanza. Use that in answering the next question.
And the next question is question 2. What is a word for a group of rats? What is a word for a group of rats? Now, there is an official whoever sets the collective noun for a group of rats, but I also have 3 others that are acceptable.
I have a diatribe on this that I am going to hold back on after the round.
I have no idea, so I put down the word which I think in my mind it is correct. It is correct in my head, and that's all that matters. It might not be what you think it is, but it is correct.
It will be
I would love
correct
to
if
see
it is
people say
one
that
of the
it's not.
several words that I have written down in front of me.
I debate that. In my head, in my world, it's not. It might be actually. Who knows?
Also, has Jennifer recovered from the ratio yet? No.
The second question, she was making so much damn noise.
Oh, hang on, actually.
Ratio.
The worst part is, okay, I now have funny answer, and I have an answer which I think might be correct because I've heard the term before.
Put it in between.
Oh, I won't lie. As someone who shares at least one Discord server and cafe with Stanza, I'm kind of up for them just like breaking the competition.
Go
So
for
more
it.
puns, more puns.
Do whatever you can. Try to break us, I dare thee.
We've still not heard from Jennifer, not muffled laughing yet. Let's...
She's having a drink of water. She literally got one of those giggle fits. I don't know you. And yeah,
Have you been able to
She's
hear
trying to
question
do-
2 yet?
have you answered question 2 yet?
How do you need
Yes.
it? Do you need it?
No, we both got it.
You
We both got it in
it.
the end. Yeah.
It's because of that run of puns before the.
Yeah. All right. No more. What you think is funny talk.
Oh, but it was
Common one,
such a
but
panoply
prepare
of them.
for punishment.
Yeah, Stanza says it's a common one, but prepare for punishment. Question 3.
Yes.
What do you call a fear of mice and rats? What is the name for a fear of mice and rats?
I don't know the Greek for rat.
Constantinople.
No,
Mafia.
that's Sicilian. Which admittedly is related to Greek, but no.
Prisoner. Prisoners are rats. Oh no, they're just the ones who tell out about all their friends.
You damn dirty rat. Question 4. True or false? So
False.
you got a 50-50 chance of it.
That's
The
not good
phrase-
enough. I need better.
The phrase, the rats are first to desert a sinking ship, originates from the days of wooden sailing vessels where rats lived in the holds of the ship and would be the first to know if a leak sprang.
That's so. I'm bringing.
Okay, just a point of clarification here. Is that going to be false if any detail of that is wrong?
Guys.
No. Maybe? I don't know.
That was very helpful. Thank you, John.
I go with your heart and let me know what you think is false about it.
I do love my favorite part is that putting down, rather than answering true or false, I've answered yes or no.
I literally said what your two options were then. The question starts with it.
True or false? Yes.
I said true or false, and I said false. Before you answered the question.
It's like what color is the background? Blue or green? Apple.
I've got
All
some
right, I
more.
put down banana now.
I've got some more multiple choice questions coming up. Then I'll tell you that the answer is one of the things I say.
You say that now. We'll see. We'll see when we get there.
Okay. Are we ready for question 5?
I don't know.
I'm worried now.
Oh, only now. Good. Question 5. What qualifies, or who qualifies, for membership of the charity organisation the Grand Order of Water Rats? Who qualifies for membership of the charity organisation the Grand Order of Water Rats?
If you're a member of a charity, does that mean you're someone who works with the charity or someone that the charity?
No,
works
this
with?
is someone the charity supports.
Right. Okay.
I think there was a Simpsons episode about this.
Simpsons did it. Simpsons did it.
I have
Say
been.
the question one more time.
Who qualifies for membership of the charity organisation the Grand Order of Water Rats? I have been trying to work out how to write a Simpsons did it round for a while. I'm working on it. It's on my notes of Simpsons did it.
Have you tried asking Lisa?
Not yet.
Ooh. Get up here, Calypso, right now. Calypso?
He brought that one over.
Yeah, I know. Pull!
Wait, where's our ice creams? If you're getting Calypso's.
Dog.
That was a better question.
Okay.
That's no excuse.
For a better question, question 6. True or false? In some cities, the rat population outnumbers the people population.
Purple.
I thought it was banana. Oh no, you used that last time.
Banana was the last question, yeah.
Yeah.
You can always go with the old fallback.
No, I don't like landing on my back.
No.
Nope.
The fallback answer. The answer to life, the universe, and everything. What you
C.
No, it's Duck, Duck, Kumquat, Robert Downey Jr.
I thought it was D, all of the above.
do? Okay, sorry. So can we just step this back? Duck, Duck, Kumquat, Robert Downey Jr. What warped deviation from Duck, Duck, Goose is that?
Angels.
It's not even a warp deviation. It's a joke from oh fuck, I know his name. Nostalgia Critic, when he did a review of The Devil. M. Night Shyamalan's Devil.
Okay.
It's a really good review, and I highly recommend you guys watch it because it's fucking hilarious.
And question 7.
I've lost my pen.
On my name.
I really need to stop throwing these.
Enemies.
Question 7. What is the smallest hole a rat can fit through? About the size of a 5p coin, about the size of a 50p coin, the size of a golf ball, the size of a small marble, or the size of an egg?
Okay, how old is the rat in this situation?
Oh my
Not
goodness
specified.
gracious me.
I'm going to go with adult.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
I
and the
would
sizes
say
again?
mature. Like cheese.
5p coin, 50p coin, golf ball, marble, or egg?
How big's the marble?
Small marble.
Like, are we talking a shooter marble or one of the ones that sits around?
Yeah.
Small marble.
Those ones are just the right size. That you don't want them thrown at you, but if anyone actually throws one at you, you won't get sympathy for it.
Yeah, probably about that size.
Yeah.
It's
very good when you've got a tub of about 1,000.
That was question 7, wasn't it?
That was question 7,
Yeah.
yes.
Good. Good.
Turns out it's actually really hard on marble floors to reproduce the that scene from Home Alone where they trip on the marbles.
How many attempts did it just take you then?
That's the problem. It's Hot Wheels cars.
That's what I get. Rookie mistake.
Do not question my movie trivia. Especially the
No,
Home
no.
Alone movie.
It's okay, Angel. I'll roll with it.
Yeah, that sounds about
marble-
right. You would roll with it.
The marbles were under the welcome mat in the third movie.
Okay, it sounds like somebody's trying to get me to go to the 90s films quiz round later.
You know what? I'd just be entirely down for just a quiz on Home Alone. That'd be fun.
Well,
That would be interesting.
you know what's up for grabs.
Yeah, but
That is
only
true.
the first 3 movies, because the other ones are crap.
Well,
Yeah,
no
that's
others
true.
exist, so it's fine.
Yes.
Oh, drop my phone. There we go.
Question 8.
Mhm.
How many times a day do rats wash themselves?
Oh. Just trying to write my answer with my e-cigarette.
Yeah, that's
Now, going by what I've seen in those documentaries of Disney,
I won't know this.
Mickey Mouse did. No, he's not a rat, is he?
No.
No, Ratatouille, honey, Ratatouille. That's the documentary you're thinking of.
Ah, of course.
This seems like a trick question because it's like cats. Surely. Like
That's the thing. Yeah,
It was about rats, and don't call me Shirley. Are they too young for the reference?
Yes, they
No.
are too
No,
young.
no, we got it. We got it.
I got it. Airplane's a wonderful film.
Yeah,
You just didn't deliver it right.
they're too young, but we have excellent taste. Question 9. And Ben, it's true or false again.
no.
I'll get the banana ready.
Rats cannot swim, even though they love to dwell in the sewer.
Coffee.
Oh,
You
I could
just
do with
said
a coffee. I could do with coffee.
No, toffee. It's actually toffee fee. But,
Oh God, those are good.
oh god, yes, they are. Just the way that they, as you bite into them, they melt so delicately across the tongue. Whoa.
You don't
Okay,
bite
calm
into them.
down. Calm down. I'm pretty sure this isn't an 18+ stream, Ben.
This isn't just food, this is M&S food.
No. This isn't just food. This is my food.
You get back here and you finish this quiz.
I do wish Starbucks would deliver coffee to my apartment.
But who's Starbucks?
Other coffee shops are available.
Yeah, well, the
I
only
was half wondering
delivery,
whether I was gonna. Sorry?
the only coffee that'll get delivered to my flat is McDonald's coffee, and that doesn't
Oh,
really
God.
qualify.
Oh god, no.
Coffee.
No, I was half wondering whether Starbucks was the nickname for someone.
Yes, the pilot in Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah.
That's right.
That fine guy
I would
and or
take
gal,
anything
depending on which version of the show you're watching.
I did try to give that as a nickname to your sister-in-law, John, but then she threatened to pour the coffee on me.
I'm surprised she didn't just make you eat the coffee cup.
There was a counter in the way.
That's fair.
Uh-huh.
And finally, question 10.
Thank God.
What height can a rat fall from without getting hurt? A 5-story building, 10 feet, 2 feet, 20 feet, or a 2-story building?
What was the third one?
2 feet.
I mean, to be fair, this just sounds to me like, the real question is what do bored scientists do with rats when they have nothing else to do?
I mean, oh, you see, now you got me reconsidering, because I used to have a pet hamster, and I was a horrible kid to this hamster.
And you threw it out the window?
No, slightly worse than that. The house
You
that we
use
lived
the
in.
microwave.
No, the house that we lived in at the time, I brought the hamster up in its hamster ball, and just threw it off the balcony, aiming at a beanbag. Don't worry, I'm not that much of a monster. And it survived.
It was never the same.
I would like to point out that no rats were harmed in the making of this round of the Final Boss Fight pub quiz.
Just this round. I mean, next round.
I mean,
Good boy.
Wait,
Toilet.
considering that story was about hamsters,
Oh, God, love with that. Did you
what
know
about the
that
hamsters, John?
The first, one of the first microwaves ever made. Do you know its purpose?
Oh, it was to yes, because it was an experiment involving hamsters, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was basically
It was
trying to bring
keep
them back after being completely frozen.
Yes, because it needed to heat them up slowly, so it
And-
didn't cook them.
And throughout the entire body rather than part at
Yeah.
a time. So this person made one of the first microwaves, which worked. I mean, it was a very burnt hamster afterwards, but it worked.
It's also why it's also why you don't actually have to pay royalties to create microwaves, because they made the patent public, so
Yeah.
nobody can claim to have invented the microwave.
I wouldn't suggest trying to make one at home, though. They're very difficult and the radiation is bad.
I feel that I need to also now say, please don't try this at home. And also, no animals have been harmed in the writing of any round of the final boss fight pub quiz.
Gentlemen, this is why we can't get sponsors.
Just by the players.
We like to ruin things, what can I say?
Oh,
Well, we can get some answers.
That would be good.
I'm gonna say, does anybody need any questions repeated before we go to answers?
All of them. No.
Okay, Ben. Question 1. Which American city has the most rats?
I think, for the sake of the amount of rubbish which seems to be around and all that side, I'm going to go with New York.
Rogue.
oh,
Yeah.
bugger! I'd gone for that answer as well. So let's go instead for Baltimore.
Angel.
Chicago?
Correct.
Ah, damn.
The Windy City.
Oh, you were right. I have heard of that one.
Yeah, you've heard of it. But maybe not the rats. They don't advertise
Blues-
that one.
I can vouch for the quality of the blues clubs, and surprisingly, the ale. I wasn't
Rogue.
expecting good ale.
Rogue.
Right.
What is the collective noun for a group of rats?
All I could think of was posse.
That is not on my list.
However, to argue my point here, now just imagine a group of rats in tiny suits. And tell me that's not a posse.
Wait, we gotta dress them up first?
Angel.
Can I get the little tiny switchblades and call them a gang?
Angel, what is the collective noun for a group of rats?
Mischief.
That is correct. Angel's mum, did you put mischief or did you have something else?
No, mischief.
Ben?
I had two answers. I changed the first one, but I've gone with swarm.
Swarm is on my list.
So the other thing I had was an infestation.
That isn't on my list. I would have also accepted pack or plague are also used.
Ooh.
Plague
But
of rats, yeah, I
Plague
can
of
understand that
rats.
one.
A mischief
So
of
it's
rats
incorrect.
is the...
It could be a plague of fleas.
Hey, to be fair, they refer to us working at work as a plague. So, you know.
I mean, if for a point of pedantry, since English is a descriptivist language, not a prescriptivist one, you could use any noun as the collective noun. You could
exactly.
You could have a diatribe of rats.
Well, that doesn't really suit the round of a pub quiz, wherein I need to have a definitive answer, not just a name a noun.
You are limiting
It's
our
a-
creativity,
It's a pub
John.
quiz,
You
not a
can't
Mad Lib.
do this.
That's what Mad Libs is for.
If you win, you can have a Mad Lib round next time.
Oh my god.
I would need to make sure we've got a decent crowd for that one. Get
Wait.
the audience to vote on which
Sorry,
one's best.
Sorry, just to look back at chat. A cauldron of bats?
Yeah.
That sounds very untasty.
Mm.
Like, are you stewing them? Like, how are you spicing those up?
To be
I
fair,
need to
guano
know.
is a delicacy. Maybe that's what they use to spice it.
They also
Well,
In
have
which case, you
balls.
don't even need to do anything. You just don't clean them.
I mean, guano is also used to make gunpowder.
And
Yes.
plates.
A group of bats can be called a colony, cauldron, camp, or cloud.
Ooh, a cloud of bats. I like that.
No, 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 bat
Cloud.
cloud. Bat cloud.
Angel.
You've got Batman in Gotham and you have Bat Cloud on the internet.
Angel, what is a fear of mice and rats?
Rodentophobia?
Angel's mum.
I put something fairly close. Rhodophobia. R-O-D-E spelt wrong phobia.
Did you actually write spelt wrong in there?
It's a part of the name. It is a part of the name.
And I was doing my thesis.
Ben.
I put down it's a phobia. You can't tell me I'm wrong, John. You cannot tell me I'm wrong. It is a phobia.
Oh,
You're
dear.
wrong.
But it is
Rogue.
no longer a fear, John. It is.
Rogue, did you... What did you have?
That's really weird. I wonder if it
I
has
mean,
to do with it.
I have the wrong answer, but just for a funny answer, is it squeakumsophobia?
Yeah! No. You would be so annoyed if it was.
I really wouldn't.
Musophobia, M-U-S-O-phobia, is the scientific name for an extreme fear of mice and rats. It comes from mus, M-U-S, which is mouse in Latin and Greek.
Ah.
I think that was
Here
one
I
of the
thought there
things
was a
that was
fear of angel delight.
Bloody Wikipedia didn't give us that one.
You're using Wikipedia?
That's cheating.
No, we did it.
They
We did research at about noon.
they crammed for the test.
Oh.
Angel's mum, true or false? The phrase "rats are the first to desert a sinking ship" originates from the days of wooden sailing vessels where rats lived in the holds of the ships and would be the first to know if a leak had developed.
True.
Correct.
Hey, I finally have a point.
It is true.
Yeah.
Ironically, they would also likely cause the leaks to spring because they would chew on the wood.
Yep.
Well, no one argued that they were smart.
Well, they left.
No. In fairness, I think they were smarter than the men on board, simply by virtue of the fact they went, I'm not going to eat the hardtack. They probably would eat the weevils, though.
Yeah, I'm curious. Stanza says, what did Rogue think was the false bit of that?
It was so deeply specific. Because, like, it was just like, oh, only when like, they're causing a leak. It's like, well, it could have been when there was just, like, the entire half of the ship was blown up. Or when they saw another bigger ship and just went, time to go. Bye-bye. I don't want a cannonball in my face.
Well, I think by the time half the ship's missing,
They're
most
smart
people
enough
have
for
worked out that they need to get it out.
You would hope.
They're smart enough to realise that there's a cannonball coming their way. Well, that's something else. Those rats are taking over the world.
I mean,
Ben.
generally when you hear the very loud of a cannonball.
Ben,
Yes.
who qualifies for membership of the charity organisation, the Grand Order of Water Rats?
Toad of Toad Hall.
Very nice.
Rogue.
Thought about that?
Working age men of America.
Angel.
Specifically orphans who were orphaned by their parents being drowned.
That is specific. It's wrong,
Well,
but...
Water rats, then maybe some drowned.
Yeah, surely that would be the order of drowned rats.
Angel's mum.
I just put ex-Marines or Navy.
It is none of these people. It is male entertainers, theatrical entertainers.
I was going to say, we really are going borderline on who we're aiming for now, John.
But what kind of, are we talking strippers?
No, we're
or
talking about.
Gandalf?
Daniel Radcliffe.
It was founded in 1889 by music hall comedians Joe Elvin and Jack Lotto. The order is known for high-profile membership and benevolent work.
Wow.
It's for people who work on the stage.
Very nice.
What, the ones who build it?
No, the ones who go on it after it's been built.
Oh, the painters.
The supervisors. They don't do much, but you've got to pay them.
Well, you know what? You learn something every day.
Their motto was philanthropy, conviviality, and social intercourse. Social.
Thank God for social, yeah. Otherwise, yes, the prop guy does come in and put very handy.
If
They're doing it wrong if that's what they're doing.
if you do not, if you are not a member of the stage, you can become a friend of the water rat. If you are not a
jumping
male
in the river?
entertainer.
I want to know why it's water rat.
It is a rather peculiar name to be given, isn't it?
One minute, I just had a page open that would have told me that.
You know,
Prepare, John, prepare.
I was going to say, theatrical performers, though, are very, very superstitious, aren't they? Break a leg, all this kind of stuff. So it's, the play that shall not be named, and, they have all these different little quirks and crap. So it probably, I wonder if it has something to do with that.
So the two people that founded it owned a trotting pony called Magpie. As the pony was a regular race winner, its owners decided they would use the profits to help performers who were less fortunate than themselves, which is when they started this charity. One day, as Elvin was driving the pony back to its stable in the pouring rain, a passing bus driver called out, "What you got there, mate?" "Our trotting pony," replied Elvin. Observing the bedraggled and soaked condition of the pony, the driver shouted back, "Trotting pony looks more like a bleeding water rat." And they basically they took the name the Grand Order of Water Rats from that. As rat starred backwards is star, and vole, which is another name for a water rat, is an anagram of love, the name was deemed appropriate for the Order's agenda of brotherly love.
Oh, well, thank you, John.
Everyone's gay.
There is a story and some amazing
seems to be
acting.
the title.
Ratty
yes,
love.
ratty love.
Rogue. Rogue. True or false? In some cities, the sewer rat population outnumbers the people population.
True.
Yes.
Woo!
For example, in a
Not
small
banana.
village in Australia, one farmer recorded 28,000 dead rats on his porch after one night's efforts to poison them, and 70,000 in a wheat field in one afternoon.
As much as I like that gave me a point, I'm not sure that counts as a town. Like, is the town just this guy's farm?
Yes, his whole farm is a town.
To be fair, when it comes down to the whole side of things, when it comes down to red, if you see one, there are at least 10 around. Is an interesting statistic, which it seems to be quite accurate wherever you go.
See, my issue in my flat is less rats. It's more the jaybirds that are breaking through the roof.
What on earth have you done to the jaybirds?
Yeah.
The building's warm, so they broke a hole in it so they can be warm and dry.
That isn't the full side of the story, is it, Rogue?
Angel,
Oh, should I say the beard?
Yeah.
what is
Dun,
the
dun, dun,
smallest
dun.
sized hole a rat can fit through?
The size of a 50-pence piece.
Correct.
Ah, damn it! I went up to golf ball.
You underestimate the rat.
That was one of the ones that actually came up when we were researching earlier today.
You probably researched in the same place I got some of the questions.
Quite possibly.
Angel's
Well, quiz
mum.
questions for 5-year-olds.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Gert. Oh, that's terrible.
Yes.
The Q-birds are quite nice. We get along well.
Angel's mum, how many
Question-
times a day do rats wash themselves?
6?
Correct.
Really?
Yeah. They're very
I feel like
clean.
just clean themselves constantly.
I certainly hate
how,
that.
how do you know that it's just 6 times?
I was gonna say, yeah, like, what if
How
they
do
have a
you know
day?
that? I mean, what
Like,
if
what
they're
if-
just watching one who's been in
On
a cage,
average.
hasn't been getting very untidy, and so just
Well, they're
generally
not
just
talking
slots
about
themselves up.
Ben, they're not just talking about the bit where they kind of scribble their hands and clean their faces. They're talking like a
Full
full
grown.
body groom.
Well, yeah, but my point is still, how do you know that it is either only 6 times or 6 times, and it's not for the sake that you've got a rat which is in captivity and have nothing else to do, so thinks it might as well give itself another bath.
I won't lie. I'm just really annoyed that I put 5. I'm
Oh!
1 off. It wasn't multiple choice, and I'm 1 off.
Unless you put down unknown, because they do it constantly. I mean, once again, how do you know for a fact that they all, even on average,
I don't think
do
they
it
all
6
do it 6 times a day.
Ben, you do know that scientists watch animals in the wild, right?
Yes.
Like outside of captivity?
Yes, I am well aware on that side of things, but I'm also well aware that there's only so far they can actually go to watch them, and still, they can only watch particular ones, in which case they might even be disturbed for the sake that someone is there watching them, in one manner or another, even if it's a camera being put down there
But
looking foreign.
Exactly. Rats are smart. If they're being watched, they're gonna make sure they're extra clean.
Exactly, they're going to be presentable for the
So-
camera.
Ben,
So they might only clean themselves 5 times a day normally.
What is with this group of people?
Ben,
He's gonna be wrong.
true or
I just
false?
want points.
No points. True or false? Rats cannot swim even though they love to dwell in the sewers.
False, they can swim. Otherwise,
Yeah.
they'd be very foolish for actually getting off of the boat.
This was a point that was brought up when I beta tested this round,
Hey,
And-
John.
I decided to not do anything about it.
Hey, John.
Yep.
Can I have a bonus point if I can tell you how long they can swim?
No, because I get the feeling that you read the same website I got the question from.
3 days.
They can
That's-
swim.
That's
They
a
can
lot
swim
of
as
swimming.
far as half a mile in open water, dive through water plumbing traps, and travel in sewer lines, even against strong water currents.
Go with that 3
They're
days
amazing
thing.
little buggers.
Rats don't give a fuck.
There's actually another bit of evidence which goes to show that they can swim longer than that. If they're
There are
given
two-
incentive or belief that they can survive, or given an option of like food put in front of their face, that they
Yeah.
will carry on even though it's 3 days of swimming.
The
There are
Gurks,
two things in this universe that are true. Physics and rats don't conform to physics.
Gurk
And
says
these are a
white
lot of
water
animals
ratting.
don't. And
Rat-
then left the chat. Yeah.
Oh, rats are terrifying. They can like bite through metal buckets. It's like
Younger brothers.
which oh. That's just horrifying. The idea of just like, right, cool, I'm bored of this cage now.
Pretty much.
Rogue, how far
no.
can a rat fall?
Oh, I really hope I've not changed from the right answer to the wrong answer. 2 stories.
Angel,
5 stories.
correct.
What?
Yep.
That sounds like
You didn't specifically say to live, so actually the answer is indefinitely.
What height can a rat fall
It
without
definitely
getting
wasn't
hurt?
an option.
Was the question. Without getting hurt.
To be
I mean,
fair, there
considering
was even
we-
a speculation that they could probably take them higher. They just didn't have anywhere they were allowed to drop them.
I mean, I've got to ask this because, like, I need to know what's wrong with Reese rats then, because I swear to God, those could fall half a foot and break a leg.
Soft rats. I don't know what to say.
How did you get?
Oh.
8, 7.
All right, rip the bandage off. Let me know how far behind I am.
Okay, let's find out by
I am amazed. I
saying...
have done better than I thought I had.
The beard, how did you do?
3.
The Tash.
6.
Angel.
8.
And Angel's mum.
7.
Oh fuck, I'm winning.
Not you, Google.
Well, you did study.
Yeah,
Stanza-
we studied the day on the quiz.
Stanza
like 10
says
minutes before the
5
first
plus
Deep
inspiration.
Got 5? Oh, yeah, it's like
5 plus inspiration.
1 second, let me just roll that for you.
minus
Oh.
72.
Google Dice says 3.
So 8. So we're moving on to round number 2, which
Oh,
is
thank God.
rogue specialist subject. So maybe the beard will score some more points.
I don't think enough to catch up because I'm pretty sure I chose this because Angel loves dinosaurs too.
I lost my opportunity for my favorite one. I wasn't able to be here.
Angel only likes dinosaur movies.
Dinosaur.
Particularly bad ones.
Dinosaur apocalypse. Dinosaur apocalypse.
Oh,
Well-
if you guys ever get the chance, you need to look up a movie called Velocipaster.
Oh god, yes.
I've looked up a movie called Velocipaster.
I mean, it's a very odd one about a chef who makes pasta in the shape of dinosaurs.
It's a different movie.
No, not pasta. Pastor, as in a father at a church.
After losing his
Velocipaster.
parents,
Who makes spaghetti? Yes.
after
I
losing
won't
his
lie, like-
parents, a priest moves to China, where he inherits a mysterious ability that allows him to turn into a dinosaur. Although he is horrified by the new power, a hooker convinces him to use it to fight crime.
Yes, because everyone listens to...
You know what?
Very
You know
logical.
what? That's not the weirdest plot I've ever come across.
Oh no, I've come across plenty which are worse.
Have any of you has anyone here heard of the film Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter?
I've
Yeah.
heard of it, haven't watched it.
What do you think, Lisa?
It
Like
is
a vampire. That was
amazing.
preferred. These-
It's just it's what you think. Except apparently Jesus Christ is chilling out on a beach in Australia.
Of course.
Sorry, the synopsis for Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter is Jesus uses kung fu to wipe out a horde of bloodsuckers who attack lesbians.
Alrighty
film.
then.
Yes.
Done.
Stay tuned, as Sean and I have been discussing watching very bad films on stream.
Oh, very good.
good.
Very bad public access films.
The music numbers in Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter are a treat.
It's a musical?
I'm sorry to say
It's a
that
musical.
I'm sorry to say that Jesus Christ Vampire Hunter probably isn't public domain just yet. But there are plenty of other movies that are.
Oh no, really.
Yeah, James watched most of them.
No,
So-
John, if you're watching,
really-
if you're watching it for the purpose of review, you are allowed for review and critique. You are allowed to air it.
I
just
think you
really
can air
want to-
parts of it, but not necessarily the whole thing. Whereas if we
Yeah,
go with
no.
a public domain film, we can watch the whole thing and talk shit over all of it.
That's true, but you have to watch Birdemic.
I
was gonna say, I
I don't want to
really-
again.
I really wanted to be a
Yeah.
son. Jesus Christ. Vampire Hunter.
Until I watched Birdemic 2, because it had a sequel.
I don't want to watch
With
that again
cavemen.
either.
Anyway, shall we try to actually complete this
Dinosaurs.
before 12 o'clock?
You could always watch my film and then do the drinking part of it and see if you're sober, buddy.
Question
Frame it
1.
up.
Question 1. The word dinosaur was first coined in 1842 by paleontologist Sir Richard Owen from the Greek words dinos and sauros. But what is the English translation of dinosaur?
Dead skeleton.
Oh dear.
I've decided on a new drinking game. You watch The Hitman's Bodyguard, and every time Samuel L. Jackson says the word MF, you take a shot of tequila. You'll be unconscious in the first 10 minutes.
I was going to say, this is just watching most Samuel L. Jackson films, and
No, I think he goes overboard in this one.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
god.
I lost count after 10. I just gave up.
Girk's questions, not aviation, gin. Question 2. The name of which dinosaur means thunder lizard? The name of which dinosaur means thunder lizard?
Sorry, my dog has sharp nails.
Well, stop using them to write.
I'm using the blood of my enemies. I'm poking Jen.
You were talking about lesbians earlier, and I wrote lizard. That's where the brain went.
Question 3.
Oh dear.
Name the only dinosaur to be commonly known in popular culture by its full scientific name.
Yes.
Oh damn it! I've got the Jurassic Park theme tune stuck in my head now.
That might be the answer to the next one. How does the theme go? Da 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 da.
Wait, no, then it just morphed into the Star Trek theme. Rain, why?
Try doing Superman and Indiana Jones.
Dinosaurs in space.
Hey, we could have Muppets in space. We could have dinosaurs in space. Thank you.
We do. It's called Dino Crisis 2, and it's shitty.
We also have it in Star.
with dinosaurs.
I mean, we do have Star Trek with dinosaurs in Voyager.
No, that doesn't count because they didn't turn into dinosaurs. They turned into lizards.
No, I'm not talking about that episode, which is just
Nobody
weird.
talks
We
about
don't
that
talk about that one.
episode.
No, legitimately, there is an episode where they meet dinosaurs, who are essentially aliens living in the Delta Quadrant, and they do like an evolutionary thing from, I forget, Pachyphosaurus,
Oh.
and a predictive evolutionary model that creates exactly the weird reptilian aliens they're looking at. And it's just like. That is the most Star Trek MacGuffin nonsense explanation I've ever heard. But I just
What, like multimodal reflection sorting?
I think it was worse than that.
Stanza also points out Dinosaurs on a Spaceship was a Doctor Who episode about dinosaurs on a spaceship.
And it turns out they like chasing golf balls.
Yeah.
And very easy to ride.
We could fund a lizard.
John.
Yes,
you reread
question 2
question
was
2?
Thunder Lizard.
Thank you.
Question 4, however. A meteorite crater near the coast of which modern-day is thought to have
Really?
led to the dinosaurs' mass extinction?
Uh,
We'll try that one
Okay.
again, but where I don't lose the ability to say English words in the middle of the question.
There's like
That's
four
a
nearby
tall order there.
There's like 4 nearby countries, John.
A meteorite crater near the coast of which modern-day country is thought to have led to the dinosaurs' mass extinction? List all 4, Rogue. You'll probably get one of them.
Not that one.
You'll be really annoyed if it's that one.
No, it turns out it's actually only 3 if I'm being reasonable.
Well, how reasonable are you being?
Apparently, reasonable enough that I'm sticking with 3 answers.
Oh.
Does it have to be a real country?
Yes.
Damn.
Well, I mean, if you want points, yes. If you don't care about that one, no, go crazy.
That is a necessary. It could be a very good ploy or plan just to ensure for the next time. God, I'm turning into the claw. Next time, Gadget. Next time.
But it was never next time.
Well, they're just...
My heart is broken thanks to it.
There eventually became a time when there was no more next time.
Yes, I remember the funeral. It was nice. Until someone said, go, Gadget, like a...
Question 5. Which dinosaur's name means roof lizard?
Say that again?
Which dinosaur's name means roof lizard? Roof lizard.
I mean, how did they know that its name was Roof?
ROOF lizard. Not Ruth lizard. Roof lizard.
Damn it, I didn't play enough Jurassic World Evolution for this one.
Also, am I the only one still picturing velociraptors in Star Trek uniforms?
Yeah. Oh no, I'm kind of stuck with T-Rex with Darth Maul's lightsaber. Just trying to spin it and not hit its head.
God, that would be awesome.
Oh! No, I've got to admit, Triceratops Jedi, but instead of lightsabers, it has it has like light tusks.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just,
Well, we can always talk about the Triceratops from Parasite Eve, which had 4 horns for some reason.
I believe that's not a Triceratops.
Yeah,
No, you would be correct.
I
No,
don't want
it
to tell
started-
Parasite Eve how to do its thing, but I can count to 3.
Sorry, I forgot what the question was.
Which dinosaur's name means roof lizard?
oh shit.
Girk says, would that make it a Tuscan Raider?
Oh, let's see now.
And Stanza
No,
points
there-
out Quaderatops.
No,
There is one.
the 4-horned Triceratops was a skeleton in a museum that was attacked by sentient mitochondrial cells that caused it to evolve to grow like a 4th horn, and then between the 4 horns it generated electricity and it would shoot at you.
Is that all you need to generate electricity, the 4th horn? Is that
Well,
all the
no,
Triceratops was missing?
It's because the mitochondria affects the energy and has all of the energy of the cell, and the energy built up into electricity, so most of the monsters in the Parasite Eve games have like electrical powers.
Oh, weird sci-fi bullshit. Cool.
Yeah.
Fun fact: there is actually a Pentaceratops.
Oh yeah, I know.
Did they skip Quadra?
Is this what... It turns out 2 horns either side isn't actually that much of an advantage. You kind of need one on your nose.
Odd numbers. Question.
I don't know. I don't know if there's a sept or nonoceratops.
At some
I
point,
want
you're
a
just
nonoceratops.
you're just getting, too many is the problem.
No, that's the Ankylosaurus.
Stanza just says spike snoot boop. Question 6. During the Triassic period, what was Pangea?
A starter.
Start of a 10.
We need a Pokemon game like that, where it's in the Pangea region and all the Pokemon are just dinosaurs.
That would be interesting.
I mean, we've had Arceus.
Yeah, you don't get warped back to, like, really early Pokemon days in that.
Yeah, you don't need to go to, like... You don't need a new region, you just need to go back in time.
Hello, Pendragon.
Hey, Tanny.
Hey, Tanny.
Hello.
There she
Admittedly, I would be far more into a game where you just actually just went, ah, cool, those dinosaurs? I'm gonna mount it now. Oh wait, that exists, it's called Ark.
That depends on how you're mounting it.
I know...
Why would I do that? Why?
I know my target audience. I know how to set them up.
Question 7. As I try to keep this on track a little.
It is impossible, John. It is impossible.
Who wrote about prehistoric animals in the 1912 adventure novel The Lost World?
Oh god, I hope that's right. Jeff Goldblum.
Yes.
Shortly before he died in the film The Fly.
Did you know there's a scene cut from that movie where he's like desperately trying to turn himself into not the Fly, and he creates this horrible creation by melding a cat and a baboon, and then he kills it, and it was removed because test audiences were all like, we don't like this main character because he killed a cat and a baboon, and then he shot the cat boon in the face with a shotgun.
I do have to make one very important point about that film. Teleporting doesn't resequence DNA.
I know, right?
You don't know how teleporting works.
I have given this far more thought than is entirely healthy.
That's true. The other side of things is whether or not he actually created a teleporter or made something which, with nothing else in there, will take the particular thing from point A to point B. Or whether he has accidentally created something which just jumbles it all up and believed it was a teleporter because he put in one item in one side and it became one item on the other.
Well,
Wasn't it the plot of a magician movie that came out recently?
it was a very long time ago, and it's called The Prestige.
Indeed. But mind you, that was slightly
also-
different. That became more a case of duplicating. But
Although I can't believe that there's actually a part of we can actually say in this world that there is a film where David Bowie was the drably dressed character, and Hugh Jackman and Christian Bale were like not punching each other.
yeah, all the people that were working on the set that time.
That's true.
Question 8. Which dinosaur was for many years the longest known and has a name meaning double beam, with reference to its double-beamed chevron bones located on the underside of its tail? I'm getting blank stares from Ben and Rowan.
Say that again?
Dinosaur.
It better not be some marine lizard bullshit, John.
Which dinosaur was for many years the longest known and has a name meaning double beam, with reference to its double beam chevron bones located in the underside of its tail?
It's almost certainly wrong, but it's the only thing I can think of that has the word 2 in it.
I mean, you know, that's a start.
I have basically just given up on this one. Just having fun now.
I will be very annoyed if you get more points than me as a result, regardless.
I will
I meant-
be astounded if I do. Unless I get style points, in which case it's anyone's game.
Oh man,
What is Argentosaurus remarkable for?
Can you repeat the name?
Gin.
Argentosaurus. Argentosaurus.
It makes a lovely gin.
Argentosaurus.
Don't cry for me, Argentosaurus.
Oh, there's another
I know.
crossover.
Yes, you indeed. This is the spirit of the pub quiz. Just having fun and ignoring the answers. So it's not a Gintosaurus, it's a Gentosaurus. Okay.
And what is it
legitimately have
remarkable for?
no idea. I have no idea, John. It. I won't lie. There was a moment where I was just kind of like, Argent's associated with green, and it took me a few minutes to realize. Wait a minute. They found bones. Bones don't have bones. Aren't green.
That is one of my absolute favourite ones when it comes down to the whole point of, what we think that dinosaurs look like. We have no idea what dinosaurs look like colour-wise, this-wise, that-wise.
Oh,
But
there's
we
some.
go by the standards which have been put down from beforehand of people's guesses.
Okay, so there's actually artists who, to point out the absurdity of this, have basically followed the rules of how they created like the visual representations of dinosaurs in movies and applied that to just animals in general. And nothing is
God.
quite as terrifying as a dino-fied jackal
Some of
or
those are
an
so
owl.
horrifying.
Oh, God.
Legitimately,
Like,
John,
obviously-
look those up, get them on screen before the end of the stream. I promise you, you will not believe how grim it is.
1
In
second.
fact, I'm going to Google it.
It's because they don't take into account things like muscular structure. It's so basic.
So
they
what
basically
was
just-
what am I looking up?
Animals dinosaurified. I will Google it in the background.
You're using Google? That's cheating!
Yeah, but I'm using it for non-quiz related purposes.
Just imagine just in the background.
Is the question what is
answer to
Argentosaurus
number
known for?
Yes.
Oh, I got that
Thank
wrong.
you.
That's not a jackal. That's a baboon.
Oh.
Here you go, John. Feel free to put it in the
There.
chat if you want to.
Yeah, let's throw this in the chat.
Some of these are grim. I can promise you there are more out there because most of these artists have done more than just one.
There's a thing about dinosaured aminals.
Oh, the iguana looks cute.
Feel free to have a look at that in the background while I ask these guys question 10,
Jesus.
which is which relatively small bird-like dinosaurs get their name from the Greek words for wounded tooth?
Yeah, I shouldn't have chosen this round. I should have gone for dragons.
Actually,
Dragons, I know a lot about. Dinosaurs,
I've done
apparently
more
not so
on
much.
this round than I thought I would, but I'm not happy with the ones that I didn't get.
Are you ready for some answers and then to find out the things you didn't know?
Yep.
No,
Please.
I want to stay in bliss.
Rogue,
God. Oh, no.
what is the English translation of dinosaur?
Terrible lizard?
Correct. Or reptile, terrible lizard or reptile, but
It's not a lizard.
it's not a lizard, no.
They downfall.
Mm.
Oh,
Angel, the name of which dinosaur means thunder lizard?
Was it pterosaur?
No. Angel's mum.
Brontosaurus?
Correct.
Damn, not Godzilla.
I won't
No,
lie.
that's
I legitimately put down Stegosaurus simply because there's actually an animal in World of Warcraft called a thunder lizard that looks shockingly like a Stegosaurus.
Angel's mum. Name the only dinosaur to be commonly known in popular culture by its full scientific name.
Barney. Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Yes, the Tyrannosaurus rex is the only dinosaur to be commonly known by its full scientific name.
Damn it.
Or as other people call it, Rexy.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone call it Rexy. It's always the T-Rex.
Well, you're not listening to the same people I listen to. Ben. A meteorite crater near the coast of which modern-day country is thought to have led to the dinosaurs' mass extinction?
Australia?
Rogue.
I'm expecting that you got the answer Mexico.
I have got the answer, Mexico.
Yes.
The other answers that I have on my list of 3, because it's very it's arguable which one is closer to, are Mexico, Cuba, and Guatemala.
Scam, I don't remember. Hey, John.
Yes,
Before we go on, can you give us question 10 again, please?
I can indeed. Question 10 is, which relatively small bird-like dinosaur get their name from the Greek words for wounded tooth?
Thank you.
But now I will say, Rogue, which dinosaur's name means roof lizard?
Ankylosaurus?
Angel.
Stegosaurus.
Stegosaurus.
Oh, what? Roof? How does that look like a roof?
Roofing
Plate
tiles.
on its back look like roof tiles.
I dispute that it looks like roof
Yeah.
tiles, but fine.
I
I
come
will
for something
accept my
Asaurus.
Angel, during the Triassic period, what was Pangaea?
A supercontinent.
Correct.
I won't lie, when you asked that question, in my head I was just like, if John is like expecting us to know the long-term geology of it, and if he's expecting us to say something like, oh, it was Gondwana and this other continent, because it's broken apart at this point, I was going to flip the desk, just throw the camera out the window.
The Gurks, if you do want to join in, do put all your answers into the chat, and that way you get to play along with us.
Gurks,
No,
do not put
no,
your
but-
answers in the chat. But do feel free to say roofing tiles to annoy Rogue.
What you can do is if you put them in the Meeple Perk Discord server, then I can see them and Ben can't.
Wrong
Send
answers
them to
only.
me
Yes.
personally, that's fine. You can
Angel's,
contact me on...
Angel's mum, who wrote about prehistoric animals in the 1912 adventure novel The Lost World.
Sir Arthur Conan Doyle.
Correct.
Ah, bollocks, I put Jules Verne.
I had David Attenborough.
He's not that old!
94, I think he just turned.
Oh
Ben,
dear, oh dear.
which
Yes.
dinosaur was known for many years as the longest and has a name meaning double beam, with reference to its double-beamed chevron bones located in the underside of its tail?
The Loch Ness Monster.
Rogue.
I went with Diplodocus.
Correct.
Hey. I'm quite proud of that one, actually.
Rogue, what is Argentosaurus remarkable for?
Oh, bollocks.
Such a high, now a low.
Honestly, I went with being the southernmost found dinosaur, or potentially the only dinosaur found in Argentina.
Angel.
I went with discovered in Argentina.
Angel's mum.
Largest skull?
Ben.
I said it's very huggable and fluffy.
It's probably the heaviest, is the answer. Its weight and size probably was the heaviest dinosaur.
So surely it should be like Argy Heavyosaurus. No?
No.
Okay, I'll just bury
See myself
after
out.
that one. Yep.
We can't. We're in the middle of a quiz.
Angel, which relatively small bird-like dinosaur got their name from the Greek words for wounded tooth?
The fuck my lifeosaurus.
No. Angel's mum.
That was a pass for me, I'm afraid.
Ben.
The Alchosaurus Rex.
And Rogue.
Probably got the name slightly wrong, but I've gone with Compysaurus because I know there's one with the nickname of Compy.
No, that's Compragnathus.
Trodon.
That's the
thought that was
little one.
Compede.
It's not flying.
And
What was the actual answer, John?
Trodons.
What?
Rodon.
Trodon.
It's
Rodon
a
who?
shrimp Godzilla.
What is? Sorry. Okay, what's that?
It's a small bird-like dinosaur.
Yeah, no. Get
Ow.
a picture up. Get a picture up.
Oh wait, is it the one with the fat head and the teeth that almost attacks the kids in Jurassic World?
One moment, I'm getting a picture up.
It's
Yeah,
probably related to it, but I don't think so because they don't include that in the game, and you'd surely expect that to be in a game from about Jurassic World.
How can I share this on screen? Can I share this on screen?
I don't know.
oh, final boss fight is about to go down.
Post it in D&D chatter because I want to see. Not D&D chatter. Stream.
The true final boss fight is against the streaming software.
I will post it on the voice chat stuff on our Discord
I was going to
server.
say, you're posting it to the Discord server, and that gives anyone who's in the audience
There's a
to
reason
join
to go
the
to the
Discord,
Discord
server.
Which I think, if I do this,
Do-do-do-do-do.
we'll find the bot isn't awake.
Sweet Jesus,
What was it called again?
no.
Yeah.
Trodon.
That is not what I thought.
Rodon.
it was going to be.
Wow.
Okay, wait. How is one skin flap red and the other skin flap green?
Well, one's to
Archie?
go and the other one's to stop.
Do not
What-
question
Is,
the
is
artist.
this where the International Convention of Port and Starboard Lights and Buoys came from?
Yes.
I mean, it's
Surprising.
It's just so you knew which way they were going. They were
Apparently,
figuring out.
Towards a thing that will gnaw at your hand brutally, apparently, is always the answer.
If you are in the chat and wish to see a picture of the Trodon and don't wish to Google it yourselves, head on over to our Discord where you can find the picture of the Trodon and also just chat with us afterwards because we're nice people.
It is messed up. Oh.
The
Uh,
picture above it is of a cute dog, so you can,
Yeah,
recover from
have-
it.
we have cute things on the server too.
Yes. And terrible dark things. Do not be... Oh no, that's the other one.
That's your server. Good to see you joining the Discord server, Stanza. Welcome in.
Hey!
We are going to move on now to round 3, which I
You
have
want
decided...
points, John.
Pardon? I want points.
No, we don't need points. Not for that one.
The beard.
One, 4. No, 5.
5.
I think of your
Fine.
Any advances on 5?
27.
The Tash.
I got 0.
Angel.
6.
And Angel's mum.
7.
So, at the moment, the Tash is in last place with 6. The Beard has 8 points. Angel and Angel's mum are tied for 14. And Stanza...
Stan's got 3.
This is what you get when you study at noon the day of the pub quiz.
I didn't know what we were actually... I didn't know what the topics were.
Neither did I. And I found the true one.
Just playing for you.
Yeah, because my mom had the foresight to ask.
I was busy. I was like...
We can
Pretend
ask what the
that
topics are. Can we ask the questions in the future?
No.
like,
Oh, you can ask.
you know what I
How
would
much
love
bribery did it take? How much bribery?
Ben,
You
at,
offer cakes. You know I can't make them.
Ben, at some point, I want to, like, we can hijack the quiz and force John to answer our questions.
That sounds like a wonderful idea. That sounds...
You are under the impression that you have control here. You have no power here, Gandalf the Grey.
Well, I am no longer Gandalf the Grey, and you will begin to answer my question.
And now we move on to round 3,
Question the first.
where I have decided instead of general knowledge, I'm going to give you a round on 90s movies.
Ooh.
Oh, no
Wait.
shot.
I'm gonna get the Jonathan knowledge.
This is not great because I remember all these movies. I only just realised that Gorillas came out in '98, and that's sort of where my cultural memory begins.
Well, this will be fun for you.
That and Channel 5.
Right.
Like, I remember Channel 5 being
Which
very
was
annoyed
97.
that Diana died and meant I couldn't watch any TV. And then Gorillas. That's my early memory.
Interesting.
Okay then, buckle up. You're in for not a high-scoring round this round.
I didn't expect to win this. after
Trying
the
to beat
first
my
one.
0 from last round.
I'm sure I can get negative points.
Question 1. What was the highest-grossing film of 1994? Forrest Gump or The Lion King?
Okay, just to make sure you're not tricking us, both of those films did come out in 1994.
Both of those
correct?
films came out in 1994.
Cool.
Thanks for putting your answer in the Forest King. Yes, Gerx, thank you very much.
I didn't want to watch that movie because it sounds like it would be. Oh, are any of you, how big are any of you guys on like weird folk stories? Or The Witcher? Both will help.
Folk stories.
I like
more
Henry
than The
Cavill.
Witcher.
Does that help?
I didn't get a word of that, Angel.
That was my mom.
Okay, we didn't get any of that, Angel's mum.
I said I like Henry Cavill. Does that help?
I
He
suppose.
said The Witcher.
That's true. So there's actually a creature in Slavic folklore called a leshen, which is sort of this weird, terrifying stag-headed, like stag skull-headed creature that's meant to be the protective, like a spirit that embodies the forest, but it is also a guardian spirit. It's terrifying. There's a video game about playing one where you can shapeshift into animals to slaughter lumberjacks. It's cool.
Yeah.
Horror
But when
movie about that thing.
Oh yeah, I want to watch that. But
Gerx, welcome to the
it's just-
Discord.
it's just
Hey!
hey, it's just when Gerx mentioned the Forest King, I kind of love a reimagining of the Lion King story, but it's a tiny baby leshen. So you just have this tiny stick figure with a skull on top, being all cute, and then crying as its dad is chopped down, or something.
Okay, creators of the internet, you have now heard the plea. It is up to you to make this a reality.
And yes, stanza, I would count Norse mythology as weird folk stories because the line between the two is non-existent.
And you missed
No,
last.
you just need to. There's this movie based on the Wendigo, and the whole last 10 minutes of the movie is a fight between Wendigos and Bigfoot.
So question 2.
I have stories about the Wendigo. I'm gonna hold those till the end.
Question 2. This insult is from which 1995 film? And you're a virgin who can't drive.
Huh.
Girk says, and it's like me trying to leave for work. I don't know when to go.
I'm gonna have to look up that film now. Not the one for the question. This is about
Hang on a
Wendigo.
second.
The problem is my Google search term is going to be very weird because it's going to be film Confederate cannibalism.
Who's in it?
That takes you to a very weird side.
Well, it turns out, John, if you want a film for your weird film night, there's a film called Curse of the Cannibal Confederates.
Yeah, no,
I've got to say, I'm loving John's ring light has sort of made pupils for you. You had your head in a perfect position for lighted eyes. Which is amazing when we're talking about Wendigos and such.
Is it that anime lighting thing where the glasses have just completely gone?
Oh, no. You literally have the little ring lights which have got perfectly onto your irises at one point. And you really just look like you are secretly an alien or a monster or something.
Yeah, secretly.
Yeah.
Question 3. Which megastar Tom made the most movies in the 90s? Hanks or Cruise?
Ooh.
Oh, fuck.
Which megastar Tom made the most movies in the 90s? Hanks or Cruise?
It's 50-50. I'm going to go with that one.
Girk suggests Holland.
I'm gonna go with the one who I remember more movies.
Let's see. I mean, that's not a bad tactic, to be fair.
There we go. I found the film. Sorry, to go back to the...
be a funny anecdote in there in that one.
So, to go back to the whole Wendigo thing. So, for anyone in the chat who's not familiar with the Curse of the Wendigo, the Curse of the Wendigo is a Native American, I think specifically Navajo belief. Don't quote me on that. I could be wrong. It's definitely Midwestern towards the Rockies. And essentially it was this idea that if you ate the flesh of men and had bad thoughts and stuff like that... Oh god, I got that very wrong. Algonquin's quite east. Okay, not Navajo, very different people. But essentially it's this belief that
Cannibalism is bad.
An evil person will eventually turn into Wendigo, become incredibly strong, incredibly dangerous, and also desire to eat the flesh of people. And there's a fantastic film called Ravenous, which is probably the best film involving Wendigo without actually just creating a Wendigo monster, because that's actually not in the original myths. That's just a weird thing D&D came up with.
Yeah.
Legitimately,
I knew
there
that
is.
much.
But Ravenous, it's a fantastic film. It stars Robert Carlyle. It's quite homoerotic for what is essentially a terrifying film involving cannibalism. But
I suppose it does involve a lot of eating.
Okay, focusing. Question 4. Some reason this came up. Question 4. Fugue's frontwoman Lauryn Hill made her film debut in which musical sequel?
Who?
Lauryn Hill.
Okay,
Fugue's
who?
frontwoman.
What would I know them from?
This
musical
film.
sequel.
Okay, what else would I know them from?
Another musical sequel.
No, what band was she the front woman of? People keep talking. Okay.
Ben, can you just sing the Gurks' latest message in the chat there? Because I think you can probably sing that better than I can.
Oh, it's amazing.
Say it ain't so. It's not another Joe. Talk about the Wendigo. Na 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 na. I think that requires some practice, but nonetheless.
Off
You
the
know
cuff.
what? I'm looking forward to that TikTok video.
Oh, no. I tell you what, if you want that done as a TikTok video, clip this and then send it to me so I don't forget it. Say it ain't so. It's not another Joe talking about the Wendigo. No, 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 no.
How do I clip? How do I clip?
It's in the controls underneath the video.
That's if John doesn't put this on for himself. I've seen the final boss fight one. It's now up.
It's one of the buttons near full screen.
Alt X.
There we go.
But yes, final boss fight is now on TikTok. So you know, I'm gonna start uploading some clips there. And also, for anybody
Norse thing.
anybody wanting some updates, I've just updated the website as well. So there's all new
Hey.
Twitch integration. If you go to the finalbossfight.co.uk website, you'll see that we're live now.
Hey.
And if you go there
Really?
as well,
What are we doing?
if you go there and look at the About Us page, for all of those of us that are on our separate Twitches, it will tell you if other people that we are friends with are live on Twitch. So it'll tell you if Angel's on Twitch or if Ben's doing any streaming. It'll pop up and just say, hey, this guy's streaming right now. Go take a look. In the meantime, I'm going to ask these guys question 5.
Another question. 5?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, of course. I was only... Oh, God, I've just seen that.
Which 90s heartthrobs co-starred in the 1991 indie flick My Own Private Idaho? And there is the clip, famous colourful jalapeno bomb.
Okay.
I won't lie. Like, my own personal Idaho. It's the sort of title that makes me think this is sort of like a proto Brokeback Mountain.
Do we still have an
Oh.
angel?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Cool.
Oh dear.
So what was number 5 again? Sorry.
Which 90s heartthrobs co-starred in the 1991 indie flick My Own Private Idaho?
It's almost certainly wrong, but I've never heard of this film.
No, neither have I.
Question 6. Mr. Pink was played by which actor in Tarantino's debut, Reservoir Dogs? Mr. Pink was played by which actor in Tarantino's debut, Reservoir Dogs?
Oh,
Never seen it.
there's only one that I can remember the name of, and I really hope it's the right one.
I was never a fan of Tarantino.
Kirk says Tom Holland.
There is a fantastic scene in that film. It is probably the only time you could actually enjoy what is essentially a torture scene, because the music is so good.
I know. I did love it when Itchy and Scratchy replicated it.
Oh,
I have culture.
Question 7.
Not either.
Question 7. You got the wrong guy. I'm the dude, man. is a line from which Coen Brothers 90s film? You got the wrong guy. I'm the dude, man. Is a line from which Coen Brothers 90s hit?
I've stayed in a hotel themed after this film,
God.
and they have an entire menu of the signature drink of this film. I can't say any more because it gives the answer away, which is really annoying. And oddly enough, I think actually my answer for the previous question is in this film. Which probably means that I'm wrong.
If your answer is Tom Holland, I can throw you that one already.
Yay!
I missed question 5 somehow.
Can you
It's Tom.
repeat question 5 again?
Which 90s heartthrobs co-starred in 1991 indie flick My Own Private Idaho?
Yeah, thanks, sorry.
Comes down to that question. Can we get a point if we get at least one of them right? And 2 points if we get them both?
I'll give you half a point if you get one right.
Okay.
Yay!
I don't think I'm going to get a point for it at all, or even half a point.
Nah,
But it's
actually,
still worth a try.
I'll give you a full point if you get one. I'll give you 2 points if you get both. I'll be generous.
Very kind. Thank you very
I'll
much.
open the points bank. We'll lease some extra points out this month.
Nice. Can we get points for jokes?
No.
Oh.
Wait, 5 points if it actually makes Angel, like, stop breathing.
I like that
You
one.
guys
That's a
suck.
good idea.
Dirk says I'd be winning. Question 8.
In that case, I'd be trying.
Question 8. What year was what year was
Feeling
Toy
you
Story released?
Oh, fuck.
The year that Toy Story was released was the year that Toy Story was released. That's right, isn't it?
I mean, that is tautologically correct,
but
yes.
close.
The first rule of Tautology Club is the first rule of Tautology Club.
That's a good one. That needs to go on a t-shirt.
That's not my joke, I'm afraid.
Damn.
Oh, dear.
Okay, whoever made up that joke, that needs to go on a t-shirt.
I mean, you don't really... As long as you're not, like, mass producing it, I think you're fine. Because it's not like, you know, I have the license to put this on stream, do I?
Well, that depends, because, you know, if I put it on a t-shirt and try to sell it, the person who made the joke might be a bit upset. If I put it on a t-shirt and give it to Ben, that's probably fine.
Also, Ben, what are you wearing on your head? Like,
Hat.
I've been trying to ask because it makes you look slightly like a bearded egg.
This is my Quest Giver hat. But in order to use the headphones, I decided to sort of flip the sides of it. If I flip one of them down, just for the sake. Once again, it's trying to play with brand new bits and pieces and all.
It's his leather cap.
It's that leather cap thing.
Okay.
The one which people have been debating for so long as to where exactly I got the design from.
The old country.
Question 9. The Gecko Brothers feature in which 1997 horror?
Who on earth are the Gecko Brothers?
Well, they feature in a 1997 horror film.
I have no idea what the answer here is, so I'm just going to put my joke.
What's frustrating is I remember hearing about... I remember the Gecko Brothers being mentioned at some point, which means that the movie was on Nostalgia Critic, which means that it had to have been a pretty bad movie. Now I'm just trying to remember which review that was in.
There's
Oh
a
my
lot
God.
of them that could fall into that category. There was a whole industry of making bad horror movies.
I know,
The
but it wasn't...
Prestige, yes.
Yeah, but they weren't deliberately trying to make it bad. Like, it was an honest effort at a movie. It was just a really shitty movie.
You mean
Oh,
it wasn't
like-
things like Manos, the Hands of Fate?
No.
You
Which
mean like the room?
maybe is in the public domain now, and we can do it on that thing I was talking about earlier. But that also means inflicting everybody to Manos, the Hands of Fate. A
Hey,
film,
you don't-
Gotta let me in on that, John.
a
You've
film
gotta
so
let me in on
bad that MST3K apologized twice in character to the actor for having to make him watch it.
Okay, wait. Sorry, I need to just stop for a second. Gurks somehow is bad talking the Prestige. And considering it was brought up earlier, we can't badmouth the Prestige. It has David Bowie in it, playing Nikola Tesla, which as much as he's amazing in it, he has no right to play. Because, like, David Bowie doesn't look Serbian
Question 10.
or like Nikola Tesla.
Question 10. How many James Bond films were released in the 90s?
Oh, God.
How many James Bond films were released in the 90s?
Oh no, that's the answer. Wink, wink.
I don't think that's how he said it, Ben. I don't think that's how that was meant.
The Gecko Brothers in The Prestige. I mean, it is a bit of a horror movie.
Everybody ready for some answers?
Please, God.
So what was
Shut me
question
up.
10 again, sorry?
Question 10 was how many James Bond films were made in the 90s?
Made or released?
I
Did we lose them?
Are you guys
one
there?
moment.
I'm okay. Yeah, no, like I thought everyone
We have
cut out as
broken
well.
John. We have broken John. He needs the reboot.
I think my pedantry might actually be relevant for once.
I'm stuck on stomach
Release.
question 5.
There is at least one.
Released in the 90s.
Cool.
Or made. I mean,
Well-
they were probably all made in the 90s as well. Given the years
That
they all
is
came out
a
in.
number.
It is a number. I will confirm that. And I'm also going to say, Angel, what was the highest
Yes.
grossing film of 1994?
Lion King.
Correct.
Woo!
Dang it.
Angel's mum. This insult is from which 1995 film? And you're a virgin who can't drive.
Spoken by the late, great Brittany Murphy in Clueless to Alicia Silverstone.
You are correct. It was Clueless. I have no idea who said it, but that...
Yeah, I literally just remembered the name Clueless. I had Alicia Silverstone, Brittany Murphy, and my brain's going, come on, it begins with a C, Ruth. What the fuck is the name of that movie? You know it begins with a C.
Ben,
Never seen it.
Yes.
which megastar Tom had the most movies in the 90s? Hanks or Cruise?
Tom Hanks.
Correct. Hanks had
Thank
14.
God for 50-50 choices.
Hanks had 14. Cruise had 10.
Huh?
God damn
I
it.
just remember more movies Hank's being in, so.
Well, this is the
Aries
thing. I
in
think
Philadelphia and...
Gurks.
and of course,
Yeah.
Girk says, I can't remember it. I'm clueless. Wait.
I'm not sure Tom Holland was alive in the 90s.
He was alive for 4 years of it.
Ah.
He was born in 1996. So, zero films.
I mean, he could have been a child actor. I don't know. You don't know that.
He was...
The other side of things, was any of his DNA in a film? There's a chance of that.
Nasty.
His
Let's move on. Let's move
his
on.
first-
Broken John again.
His first film credit was in 2010,
Ah.
where he was...
That's only 20 years after the 90s.
He was a voice actor in Ariati.
Ah.
And then in 2013, he was in a short where he was given the title, the important role of boy. Anyway, moving along.
Yes.
Rogue. Lauryn Hill, Fugue's frontwoman, made her film debut in which musical sequel?
I have no idea, so I went Grease 2.
Angel.
I went with Hunchback of Notre Dame too.
Angel's mum.
No fucking clue.
Boy.
Ben.
I also put down Grease too.
Grease 2 too.
By
Okay, since Ben and I seem to have the same brain today, can we just like total our scores and be one person?
Oh.
I mean, yes, but you're still behind.
No, if we total together, we're at the same. We're at 14.
Oh yeah, no, true. At the
Just.
moment. No, you can't.
We need to fuse. Quick, put your hands together. We just need to reach outside of the frames.
The correct answer is Sister Act 2.
Okay.
Oh fuck! Oh, Sister Act is such a good film.
She was the young girl who gets taught that singing is a good thing. Do what
Because
you
her
like
mom-
doing.
Hates it because her dad died singing.
Yeah, it's kind of like Coco, but
Wait, how do you
No.
die
Earlier.
singing?
Forget
Well,
to breathe.
he was a singer and he never made it big, so the mom was bitter because they were poor because her dad failed.
Okay, that makes more sense because I was just like what? They got hit by a car while singing? Their heart came out.
In the movie, the mom literally says, "Your daddy died trying to sing," and it comes out in such an awkward way.
he just took a deep breath, started to, and then the bell fell on him. Boom! Angel, which 90s heartthrobs co-starred in the 1991 indie flick My Own Private Idaho?
Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Cruise.
Sorry, the Gurks is... I'm singing into rap. No, Angel's mum.
I only have Mr. Pitt.
I'm afraid no, Mr. Pitt. Ben.
I put down John Travolta and someone else.
Well, I mean, it is someone else, but I was looking for a name. Rogue.
I've gone for Brad Pitt and Julia Roberts.
It was River Phoenix and Keanu Reeves.
I thought Keanu, but I thought it might have been too early.
My
Because Keanu was in the one excellent adventure movie, so
Have you watched the third one of that? Now that it's out, it's really good.
In this loose adaptation of Shakespeare's Henry IV, Mike Walters is a gay hustler afflicted with narcolepsy. Scott Favor is the rebellious son of the mayor. Together the two travel from Portland, Oregon to Idaho, and finally to the coast of Italy in a quest to find Mike's estranged mother. Along the way they turn tricks for money and drugs, eventually attracting the attention of a wealthy benefactor and sexual deviant.
So less Brokeback Mountain, more Whitnell and I.
more every gay manga out there.
Angel's mum, who played
Yes.
Mr. Pink in Reservoir Dogs.
Stuck on two names.
You've got to choose one of them.
I know. Shit. I'm gonna go with Kevin Spacey.
Ben.
Steve Buscemi.
It is Steve Buscemi.
Yes.
Steve Buscemi should never be the answer of anything.
Who
always the
is
question.
Steve?
He has one of the greatest lines in Spy Kids.
Steve Buscemi is amazing and is legitimately a hero.
Oh God, yes.
Like, he
Ben.
was a volunteer firefighter during 9/11. Like, I have so much respect for that man.
Oh God, I do. But as an actor, he's just weird.
No, just his looks are weird. But
Yeah, he looks like well, he looks like the offspring from the Fly movie.
Ben. Oh, Stanza
Yeah.
says, I passed a lot of questions this round, got D&D imminently, so enjoy the rest of the quiz.
Well,
Bye,
thank you very much for
Stan.
joining us anyway.
See you, Stanza.
Safe travels. And
Ben.
good rolls.
You
Roll
got,
higher than your players.
you got the wrong guy, I'm the dude, man, is a line from which Coen Brothers 90s hit?
The Big Lebowski.
It is indeed The Big Lebowski.
Also starring Steve Buscemi. He's actually, I'm not even
Yeah,
joking.
no, I know you are. Because he bowls with them as well.
Right, so I can actually finish telling the story. So, there's a hotel in Edinburgh called the Lebowski, where if you go there, you can get a White Russian. Like, but they have like 30 different varieties of White Russians, just because
Wow.
that's the drink that gets spilled in the movie. One of which, when we went there for Edinburgh Fringe, they were trying out a new one, and in the end, we actually managed to persuade them to call it the Rug, because all the flavors tied it nicely together.
Rogue,
Oh,
what
God.
year was Toy Story released?
I don't know, 94.
Angel, what year was Toy Story released?
95.
Correct.
Damn it.
Um,
I went with like 93, 94,
I
95,
went 96.
No, because I'm pretty sure 92 is when A Bug's Life came out, and that was the first one.
No, Toy Story was the first one.
Was it?
yeah,
Yeah.
You got a
My
friend.
God, you got the right answer by being wrong. Teach
got a
us.
friend.
that's the story of her fucking life.
Angel!
Oh.
I fail upwards.
Angel, the Gecko Brothers featured in which 1997 horror film?
House of Wax?
Angel's
Yes.
mum.
That would be a negative from me.
Ben.
Jason Takes Manhattan.
No, but I want to see it. Rogue.
I don't have a serious answer. All I could think of was Gordon Gecko and the line "Greed is good," aka modern capitalism.
It was From Dusk Till Dawn.
I don't think I've watched that.
And finally, Angel's mum. How many James Bond films were made in the 90s?
I put 3.
Correct.
Woo! Oh god, I've done so badly.
And now,
Don't worry, we're fusing.
The vampire was
Yeah.
with the bar, right?
I don't think fusing's gonna help us here.
the beard.
4.
So that gets you to 12.
I've got double digits. Hey.
The Tash.
3. I don't have double digits. I just start coming up with an idea for what we're going to do next time.
Angel.
4.
Oh.
Angel's mum.
6.
At the end of round 3, as we move into round 4, the Tash is taking last place with 9. The Beard has 12. Angel has 18, and Angel's mum has 20.
Oh my god!
So it turns out that the less somebody talks, the more likely they're going to win.
And we move on to the final
Objection.
round, which has been nicknamed General Knowledge.
John.
All right, let's.
Ben, let's see if you can get 1 point and break into double digits.
All right, Leadfoot, do your worst.
Oh god.
Question 1. What is the full name of the American telecoms company AT&T? Or in other words, what does AT&T stand for?
I feel like again,
Or-
the bias towards Americans here is hurting.
Like we fucking know.
You at least have possibly had a contract with them.
Nope.
No, we were with Fox, weren't we?
No, that was our cable. We were with Sprint.
I swear to God, I thought that you said Cox then.
I did.
And I'm just-
COX Cox. Cox
Oh.
Cable was our cable provider for TV.
That's an unfortunate name.
Question 2. According to the saying, how much are your thoughts worth?
It depends on how well you sell them.
Is that like before or after inflation's applied?
I was just about to ask that.
It depends how much of a discount we get for the scores of this quiz.
That includes
For me,
sales
I think I'm going to be paying you to take mine.
Question
dear.
3. Question 3. If you were born between the 22nd of December and the 19th of January, which star sign would you be?
Oh, thank you for that one, John.
Say that again.
If you are born between the 22nd of December and the 19th of January, what star sign would you be?
Yes.
I appreciate this one, John. Thank you.
I feel one of us this may have been a gimme.
Yep. I might have a comeback this round, John.
You know how you were complaining about the people in America, the Americans having American questions.
I
This
wholeheartedly,
one requires.
I will happily acknowledge the bias in my favor in this question.
The moment when you realize you don't know your own star sign.
Oh,
What star sign are you? I just out of interest, general interest.
I'm a Leo.
My zodiac is horse.
I'm a Leo.
I'm a Leo Cancer Cross because I was born on the split date.
You're a
Yeah,
lion
I can-
crab?
Yep.
She's a lying something or another.
Question 4. What is the region called around a collapsed star where the gravitational forces are so great that even light cannot escape?
You got a friend in me. You got a friend in. It's John's fault for mentioning that film.
You got troubles? Well, I got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you.
That makes it sound like a stalker. You need to sing
Yeah.
an evil stalker version of that song
Yeah,
now.
pretty much.
Actually, okay, so there's a song. There's a song that I'm only familiar with because of a cover of it. Very good cover, called "The Stalker's Tango,"
Yeah.
which I kind of want to hear Ben sing in that sort of like growly crooner voice.
Do it. TikTok it. I love that song.
I'll chuck the version I'm familiar with, in the voice chat.
Oh wow, fair enough.
Question 5. Haverig is a prison situated in which county of the UK?
Say that again.
Haverig is a prison situated in which county of the UK?
It's a big one, so hopefully it's there. As in, it's a big county, not a big prison. I don't actually know anything about this prison.
Question 6. What is the name of the family who own and live in Downton Abbey in the TV series of the same name?
Aw, son of a bitch.
Grandma was here. She could tell us.
Yeah.
There we go. It's almost certainly wrong, but it's 6 letters long and sounds like a name.
Cool.
If this answer is for any way in any shade right, I might just throw something.
What, in shame?
Yeah.
So how do I
That's
know this thing?
Where was that prison located?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Question 7. Which American singer is also known as the Queen of Soul?
I do quite like that I'm picking a fight with Gurks at the same, or Gurks is picking a fight with me as you're asking that question, and I still know the answer. Or at least I think I know the answer to that question. If I don't, then I'm buggered.
In Cluedo, question 8. In Cluedo, which character is represented by the blue token? In Cluedo, or Clue for our American audience, which character is represented by the blue token?
Well, in my game where I got the tokens mixed up,
Kirk says, Blue's Clues.
Ah, nice.
And Rebel says, oh my goodness, I've arrived potentially at the very end. Hey, Rebels.
yes.
I'm glad that we've managed to digress long enough for you to watch.
You missed out on the first round where we discussed rats. But also, you could go back and watch the VOD where we discussed rats.
Or the clip where Ben promises to sing.
Rebels says, God
Or
damn
the
it.
clip where we beg him not to.
I did consider messaging you about the rats round, but I also thought that if you couldn't watch it, you would get upset. So I thought it best to just let you watch it on the VOD. Question 9. What is the opening song in the musical Cabaret?
What's the musical Cabaret?
Cabaret.
I like that. Work was busy. I have finally sat down on the living room floor, and I shall not move for a while.
Hey, I've got to ask you, Ben. Like, as much as
Yes?
I'm sort of like liking these dramatic narrative reads, do you have the David Attenborough variant? Because we're gonna need to replace him at some point, and I think you can do it.
Here we see a small gathering of internet personality. See how they carefully preen themselves.
You didn't say Christopher Walken.
No,
Get out of that
that
one.
is more
So-
defined.
Oh, apparently Christopher Walken's going to be playing the Emperor in the Dune films, which is
Yeah.
really
No,
cool.
he's not.
Apparently so. That's what I was told.
Ben,
Oh my god.
before we move
Yes?
on
That
and
is
ask,
the only reason I would watch them.
before we move on and ask question 10, can you do Rebel's work was busy message as the Joker?
Oh no.
Oh, work was busy, and I have finally sat down on my living room floor, and I shall not be moving for a while.
Why are you not a voice actor, you son of a bitch?
It's more a case of
Oh.
actually having the opportunity and doing things. Take the time and do things. That's all it is. But
Can someone clip
Thinking
that
of
and
first
send
step.
it to Mark Hamill?
I know. Oh my god.
And finally, question 10.
You will chase me down.
Question 10. Las Vegas is surrounded by which desert? Or if I haven't written the question correctly, it's surrounded by which dessert? I have written the question correctly,
Ambrosia.
but...
Can I get a bonus point if I can name both the lake and the translation of what Las Vegas actually means?
no.
Oh.
I asked for what was his desert called.
I've got that answer, I hope. Because it's either going to be this or it'll be some bullshit tiny name.
Are we ready for some answers to the general knowledge questions?
No.
But give them anyway.
Angel's mum, what is the full name of AT&T?
Okay. American, it's either telephone or telegram and telecommunications.
I am going to give you a point, but it's
Thanks.
not the full right answer. Ben,
I put down American Trade and Telecommunications.
you don't have enough of the answer.
Damn.
Rogue,
American Telecommunications and Television.
no. You don't have enough for a point. Angel,
American Teletrade and Telecommunication?
I'm only going to give Angel's mum a point for that one. It's American Telephone and Telegraph Company.
Dang. Dang nabbit.
Ben, according to the saying, how much are your thoughts worth?
A penny.
Correct.
Or at least that's what people offer.
Bloody overpriced.
Maybe for your thoughts.
Rogue, what star sign are you?
Capricorn.
Yes. Also, that's the answer to that question, not just... Yes, you get a point for being a Capricorn. Well done.
Yay! I need whatever I can get at this point.
Angel, what is the region called around a collapsed star where the gravitational forces are so great that even light cannot escape?
Black hole.
Correct. Angel's mum, Haverig, is a prison situated in which county of the UK?
I said County Durham.
Ben,
I have no idea. I put Sussex.
Rogue,
Yorkshire?
Angel.
Norfolk?
It is Cumbria.
Well, I was in the right direction.
The county everyone forgets exists.
You got me. You got me when you said UK and not just England, because I was thinking it was further up and might have been in Scotland.
I mean, it's basically Scotland.
Ben, what is the name of the family who own and live in the Downton Abbey in the series Downton Abbey?
I had no idea, so I just did what every sane person would do and just put my name into a fancy one, Beneforn.
No.
Damn.
Rogue.
Benton?
Angel.
Probably.
I missed
If
that.
it is Ben something, I'm going to be annoyed.
What was that, Angel?
Probably.
Close. But no. Angel's mum.
I said the peasants.
It is the Crawley family.
I got the lead it right. Can I have half a point?
Oh, pushing it.
You don't need it at the moment.
Can I get half a point?
No. Rogue, which American singer was known as the Queen of Soul?
Aretha Franklin.
Correct. Angel, in Cluedo, which character is represented by the blue token?
Mr. Peacock?
Correct.
Oh shit! That's who I couldn't remember. I could think of everyone else, but
I know.
Blue?
I literally made an amalgamation. It's like, I have no idea. I'm gonna guess there's more than one professor.
I was a
Professor
from
Blue.
Mr. Peacock. So.
I literally went the butler? Question mark.
So the original tokens were Miss Scarlet, Reverend Green, Colonel Mustard, Professor Plum, Mrs. Peacock, and Mrs. White. In 2016, they launched the current version of the game, where Mrs. White was dropped and Dr. Orchid joined the group, who is the new pink token. The next year, they released an edition with a mirror instead of an envelope. I don't really know how that changed, but...
A mirror?
So you were the murderer all along.
It was Angel all along.
Well, obviously it was me. I'm the only one who had the guts to do it, you pussies.
We have a confession. Now who's brave enough to take them in?
no one.
See, I'm brave enough to confess because I know none of you guys can take me on.
Angel,
Women know how to get blood out of clothing. We've been doing it for years.
Down.
Angel's mum, what is the opening song in the musical Cabaret?
The opening song, the one that it starts with.
For sure.
I mean, that you're not wrong.
Ben.
I honestly have not a clue.
I put down Cabaret. I have no idea whatever it is, but I
Rogue.
thought it was a safe bet.
I put no fucking clue.
Wouldn't be great if that was the answer.
Yes.
I'd fucking piss myself.
Angel.
I only know one song from Cabaret, and it's Two Ladies.
The opening song is titled Willkommen.
Right, it's the German one.
Of course.
And I've forgotten who's meant to be answering this one, so... Rogue. Las Vegas is surrounded by which desert?
Better be the fucking Nevada desert.
Angel.
What?
How is it not the Nevada desert?
Angel's mum.
The Sahara.
Ben.
I put down Arizona.
No, that's the state, honey.
It could be a desert, the whole thing.
It's the Mojave Desert.
Mojave.
Bollocks, yes, of course. I played too much Fallout New Vegas to not know that answer. I'm embarrassed. Hang me
It's
out to
called
dry.
bullshit.
Oh.
Mojave.
The only reason I even know the Two Ladies song is because Alan Cumming sings it.
Oh, he's good.
Mojave
Oh my
Desert.
god, I'm...
Also known as
Huh?
the High Desert.
Yeah.
As
I
most
have
of
a
it
feeling
lies
I need
between
to come up
2,000
with
and
a topic
4,000
for
feet.
next
No,
quiz.
I didn't even break 30.
Let's find out.
I'm actually shocked. I managed to average the exact same number of points in every round.
The beard.
That's a 4.
So that would be 16. The Tash.
3.
Well, you
Hey!
you got to double digits.
That's my talent.
Angel.
3, which puts me at 21.
Angel's mum.
6.
That brings you
job.
to 26. Angel with 21, Beard with 16, and Tash with 12. We say, Ben, what are we going to do next time?
Okay.
Macbeth. Just Macbeth the entire time. Just recite it.
I'm trying to think of, okay, what do I actually have an advantage on if I was to choose something, or what books do I have?
No, it's going to be a sort of a...
Lord of the Rings.
Okay, okay.
He does have a
I-
Lord of the
I'm
Rings
going to
book
go
set.
for. Oh, well, I have the full book set. I know.
Right down the category.
The exploits of Deadpool.
Yes.
Oh, I'm doomed.
Oh, I'll fail, but I
Okay.
love Deadpool, so.
So,
Can anyone get Ryan Reynolds?
On the phone.
I
That would be an
mean,
interesting one. I mean, we're going to do a quiz based on it. We'll just put it out generally into Twitter and just say, look, we're going to do a quiz based on that on a Twitch stream if you want to. We don't think you're that good.
buy a cameo.
I think
Okay.
Ryan Reynolds would get our
That would be
energy.
good, actually. If we could buy a cameo of him asking one of the questions, that would be amazing.
Okay, that is it for this month's pub quiz. Thank you guys for being here. Please hit follow if you haven't done so already. Next month, on the 11th of June, we are going to be doing the pub quiz again, or the quiz night again. It is going to have a round on the exploits of Deadpool. We're going to do a 90s TV round, because I have, as I said, lots of 90s questions, so study up on TV from the 90s.
I'll
I've
be
got...
there for you.
if you're there for me too, Ben. We're going to hopefully have, if Jeff is back, around on Terry Pratchett books, and I'll work something else out for the other round. It probably is going to be some more general knowledge.
I do need to find out how well did the Neil Gaiman Norse mythology round go
It was a
last
very high-scoring round.
time? That's good to hear. I'm glad to hear that much.
It was a
Do you know-
very high-scoring round.
Do you know what's really annoying about that round, though?
Yeah?
The person who got the most points
Yeah?
hasn't read the book. It's all based on comics about Thor.
Yeah, it all of Drew's answers were based on the fact that he knew Norse mythology from other sources.
Oh, wow. I mean, that's a good thing anyway. It goes to show the quality which was written down anyway, but at the same time, that's impressive.
Anyway, continuing our farewells, I'm going to go over to the credits screen now and say, here are the streams that we've got coming up this next couple of days. Tomorrow, I'll be back with some members of the Frost Maiden team as we continue exploring Targos Town Hall, as the group have made a decision to stop in Targos for a while and break into Town Hall, which is definitely not going to get them to re-roll their second level characters. On Monday night, we will continue our Minecraft Mondays, where last week we set up what has become known as the cow farm, in that it farms cabbage, onions, and wheat. On Monday, we need to set it up to actually kill and feed sheep. Because we need sheep. And then we need to cook the sheep.
In that order?
What, cabbage, onions, and wheat?
No, killing and then feeding the sheep?
Well, you know, we're going to kill some sheep and we're going to feed some others.
Okay.
We're not going to kill the sheep we feed.
That just makes it sound like you're going to kill the sheep to feed the sheep.
We're not feeding the sheep to the sheep. That's bad.
Is there a sheep equivalent to foie gras?
There's no cannibalism on my Christian Minecraft server, thank you very much.
It's a good thing we're not on that server. On Tuesday, I'm going to be taking the final fortresses of Middle-earth Shadow of War. Hopefully, or I'll fail repeatedly at it. We'll find out, it'll be fun. I've got a lot of high-level skills on there now. I can summon a dragon, which should make fortress taking easier.
I need to play more of that game, I never got that.
On Wednesday, we'll play a game, possibly, or we won't. Who knows? Tune in to find out if we do or don't. On Thursday, Angel will be playing some more Knights of the Old Republic over on the Angel Games Player channel.
Yep.
And then on Friday, the Princes of the Apocalypse campaign continues with the plunging torrents as we continue to make our way through the water node, attempting to find and deal with Gar Shatterkeel.
Not the plunging neckline.
No, not the plunging neckline.
Much to John's disappointment.
That sounds like a character name. Like John whatever of the plunging neckline. It's like a bard became a knight.
Anyway,
Right.
we're gonna now do a raid. I don't know who to. Let's find out. I feel I should just mute them. We're gonna raid into Ms. Luna Magic, who is just chatting at the moment. Go give Ms. Luna some love. We'll see you guys again real soon. For now, so long. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.